A park ranger was making his rounds in the mountains when he was suddenly ambushed. He pulled out his shotgun and fired wildly into the trees, then quickly tore off his bright jacket and ducked behind a tree. But before he could catch his breath, it was clear his attacker was trying to kill him. James didn't hesitate. He grit his teeth, snapped the arrow shaft protruding from him, and took off running. Strangely, his attacker stopped the chase. James made it to his truck, but the old Jeep backed it up and wouldn't start. With no other choice, he abandoned the vehicle and continued on foot. Passing through a patch of woods, he stumbled upon his attacker's car. He approached cautiously, checked his surroundings, and found it empty. After marking the vehicle, he slipped away. Back home, James pulled the arrowhead from his shoulder, heated a piece of wire with his lighter to sterilize it, stitched the wound, and then took a swig of whiskey, spitting it directly onto the injury. The pain was intense. He'd been waiting here for 5 years, searching for his missing daughter. That mysterious attacker could very well be connected to her disappearance. James checked his monitor again, hoping to track the man down, but instead spotted him lying in wait for a young girl. Immediately, he geared up. Thinking of his own daughter, he was determined to save her, but no sooner had he entered the woods than he was ambushed again. He dodged the arrow but couldn't spot his enemy. He pulled a can of paint from his bag and tossed it into the air, covering the man in color and forcing him to retreat. James fired several shots, but his attacker was too quick, and he could only watch him escape. Later, by the river, James stopped to wash his face. That's when he noticed something white on the bank. Walking over, he found the girl from the video, unconscious. Her vocal cords had been removed. Knowing the man could return at any moment, James scooped her up and hurried back. But darkness fell before he reached home. He used his flashlight to search the ground, eventually prying up a wooden plank to reveal a hidden trap he'd dug earlier. He decided they'd be safest there for the night. But when he turned around, the girl was gone. She'd mistaken him for the enemy and grabbed a stick to defend herself. Thankfully, James explained, and she understood. They spent a safe night in the hidden shelter. The next day, James continued on with the girl. Injured, they didn't make it back to his place until nightfall. But before they could rest, more trouble found them. A noise.
Sore?
James spotted the mysterious man, who had snuck in and was waiting in the dark. Grabbing a bottle, James smashed it over the man's head, then lunged, pinning him against the wall. But weakened by his wound, James was soon overpowered. The man dragged him and slammed him into the television. As he moved in for the kill, the girl fired 2 shots, but she was too shaken to hit him. With the gun empty, the man calmly drew his bow and advanced on the girl in the corner. Just then, a female police officer, drawn by the gunshots, approached the open door and walked inside. She found the girl lying in a pool of blood. James regained consciousness at that moment, and the officer immediately assumed he was the attacker.
I said put your gun down!
No.
Put your gun down, goddammit!
Luckily, James's warning made her turn just in time to see the real attacker behind her. But just as he was about to be caught, the officer saw him make a gesture that was startlingly familiar. She froze. Only she knew it was her own brother's tell. Realization dawning, she hesitated for a split second before turning and firing, hitting James.